Climate and the dryness of the climate conditions influences fire weather everywhere. 2012 was a very dry year. That dryness is associated with turning forests and grasslands into a flammable mixture of dead material. Most of the climate models project an increase in the risk of fire activity based purely on how dry the conditions will be in the future. When we look at this, we see it in two different respects. The first is that we expect more extreme events. Events like 2012 across the western U.S., we have very dry conditions that persist for several months, are associated with lots of fire activity. If we look for those same kinds of dry events in the future, we see that something that's a once-a-decade event under today's climate might be 3 or 5 years in every decade by the middle and end of the century. If instead we look towards a scenario where we continue to heavily rely on fossil fuels, we see that by the middle of the century, the frequency of these extreme fire weather events is likely to increase, and the length of the fire season is likely to expand.
I mean, it's bad. It's real bad. I mean, just the other day, I saw my neighbor chewing on some dead guy's leg. It's sometimes hard to take in. I mean, ever since the droughts and the floods, and I mean, I used to live in a bathroom stall. Do you know how lucky I was? Now I'm stuck here.
So I understand that you have children. Is it difficult for them to be raised in this type of environment?
I mean, it's very hard. I mean, just last night I was teaching my youngest how to stab a dehydrated man to get dinner, and you know, it's all been. We're very lucky. I mean, only one of the two's died so far, and the trauma wears off eventually. I think. You look like you're well fed.
Yes, I eat fairly well. But let me ask you. We've got dinner!
Why?